Hey gang, Bison here. Today I want to talk about my short range EDC and get home setup. Now, many videos back, probably, I don't know, somewhere in October, something or other, I did a video on my get home bag, which was the Bongo Gear Becker Patrol Pack Mark II in black. Now, that bag I put together with my buddy Nick Fury from LVI Bushcraft and Survival. That bag is for my long distance travel. So all my jobs pretty much throughout the year take me anywhere from 22 to 98 miles away. 3 times a year I have a job that's about 98 miles away. So in my Forerunner, I keep the long-range bug-out bag, which has shelter, food, lots of water, blah, blah, blah. That's, between 44 and 50 pounds. And again, most of that is water weight in that bag. Go back and check out that video. So that always lives in the Forerunner. Now, for most of my work, I'm using my van. And all my jobs are anywhere from, say, 22 to 43 miles away. So my everyday carry bag is this 511 Rush 72 in Storm Gray. Now, just a quick little lesson story here. This color has not been available for a bunch of years. A couple of years ago, I saw this movie Annihilation with Natalie Portman. It's a sci-fi movie. Pretty good. You got to watch it maybe twice to really get it, all of it. Anyway, I caught that they were carrying, the whole team off planet was wearing these Rush 72s in Storm Gray, which was only available for a little while. So I actually found the original brand new on eBay maybe 2 years ago in the original version, not the 2.0. None of my Rush 72s or 2.0s with the laptop sleeve. They're all original. Anyway, so in this bag is my everyday carry bag for work. So this bag is full of items I need for my job. My company that I own does theater. I do lighting and sound for corporate events, community theater, school plays, occasional parties, etc. So in this bag is a lot of cables for my various computers, devices, and some basic hand tools for what I do. The items that I have in here that would be considered prepper or survival items would be my 511 tactical pen. I have on the side here, if you can see, a Yeti bottle that I put a Victorinox sticker on. In the side pockets, I'm not going to go through this because that's not what this video is about. Side pockets, I have Stroop Knives GP2, Stroop Knives Pry Tool, and a Stroop Knives Mini that I put a lanyard on to wear on my neck. On the other side, I've got like an umbrella, poncho, a Prowess by Olight, which is the lantern flashlight. Came out last year, I think. Maybe 2 years ago. I got battery backup, which you saw a video on a couple videos ago. Headlamp, first aid kit, some snacks, blah, blah, blah. So, now your question may be, once you see this next bag, which is the Rush Moab 6 in Storm Gray, which is also discontinued, why don't you have all the items in here? Well, let me explain. In the van, I also carry, an extra jacket, because it's cold weather. I have another rain jacket. I've got some rope, some extra snacks, blah, blah, blah. So the intention is to take supplemental items that I have in the van if I do not have my Forerunner, put them in this bag, and then still have room to find things along the way to get home. So a get-home situation could be anything from drastic measures like an EMP, things that we've been seeing going on since the first of the year with the horrendous fires in California. Roads are closed. You can't get to your vehicle. You have to abandon your vehicle. You got your flooding in the south and horrendous storms, and you need to walk it home. So I would put supplemental items in the van that I have in here, and then let's move this bag out of the way. I would take my 511 Rush Moab 6 and strap it to the side of the 72 with the Rush tier system, clip it to the front. So in this bag, I have, I would say, like some just survival items. Now, to answer some further questions, these two bags, the Moab 6 and the 72, always live in my 4Runner with my long-range get-home bag. And then when I get to work and if I have to jump in the van and go somewhere, the 6 and the 72 go with me in the van, because the van is usually always full to the gills. I usually have a passenger, and the space in between us would be for our bags, my passenger bags, one of my workers, and whatever else. Now, these, like I said, these also live in the 4Runner when I'm not in the van. So, say I am on a long-range job close to 100 miles away. Sometimes I have somebody with me. So, with the supplemental items in my 72 and this bag, plus what I have in the 4Runner, plus the long-range bags, I have another bag and another setup for someone else that's not prepared. Not everybody's like-minded like me. Not many people are like-minded. It's very disappointing. We live in a world, especially now, that it's just so uncertain, and things are getting very crazy and very weird. Anything can happen at any moment, and in this new generation, I try and teach them and talk to them, but they're just worried about social media and just nonsense. So anyway, so I would attach this bag to my Rush 72 with the tier system. Clips into here. I don't have the other ends attached to the 72. They're in the bag because I don't like stuff dangling and flapping around. So let's take a look at what I have in the Moab 6 that is separate from the 72 unless I need to move. So the outside shoulder strap has a pocket here. And here I just have a Fox 40 whistle and about 50 feet of parachute cord. So that just lives in here. You know, there's a lot of stuff in the 72. I've got, change, extra money, blah, blah, blah. In the top compartment here, got this little Kershaw, which was a gift from my buddy Bagheera. Nice little folding knife. Now always remember, on my person, I always have a flashlight, a multi-tool, one of my Legacy Blades folders, and I always have a Swiss Army knife. And like I mentioned in the other bag, I've got the Prowess by Olight and a headlamp. And I also have, which I didn't mention, a Streamlight flashlight. What does it say? 1 is none, 2 is 1. I'm a big believer of 3s. I've always had redundancies. These have had forever. These are little survival eyewear, little backup, little sunglasses. Oh, that reminds me. Also, in the 72-hour bag, I do have safety glasses. So just in this top pouch, I keep the little Kershaw, and I keep the backup glasses. In the back pouch pocket, I've got a 50-gallon drum liner, helpful in a shelter situation. I also have a emergency poncho and just a little thing of zip ties. And that's it for the back pouch. On the outside, I got my 511 Self-Reliant Molly pouch, morale pouch, and just a little night eyes, night ease beaner with a bottle opener, just because it's cool. Outside pouch. I've got some toilet paper. I've got a little UST trowel, little shovel, folding shovel. Just a little MSR microfiber towel. Some more wet ones, and again, in the 72, I've got a couple wet ones, I've got Clorox wipes, and I've got body wipes. Here we have some black duct tape, little 511 flashlight, backup. So this is like this is the fourth source of illumination I have. There are also, in the 72, are backup batteries for all these lights. Here's a Sharpie. This guy's just a little tiny screwdriver kit. Who knows? Here I've got a signal mirror. I must have bought this, oh my God, close to 30 years ago. I also have in here the usual, like everybody else has, your Write and Raid pouch, pad with a pen, little space pen. So that's everything that I keep in the front. Not crazy. On the inside, I've got a Rothko gaiter. This will cover your neck, your face, your mouth, in case you're inhaling anything foreign. You want to conceal your identity, or just for warmth. So this, with the safety glasses, is a help in a situation. I got some vacuum sealed life raft emergency food rations. Now this, with the snacks I keep in the van and I keep in my 72, a little extra. I broke apart the big block and I just vacuum sealed these guys. I have a life tent. And I have a Titan emergency sleeping bag. Now, so these two items, with the 50-gallon drum liner, I can construct some shelter with the paracord and the zip ties, blah, blah, blah. I keep a little Rental Adventures Training School Survival SE little survival kit. Check these out. There's so many videos on these, I'm not going to bother opening this. I also have a little survival fishing kit. I got a Katadyn Breathe-Free water filtration bottle. Very light, very compact. In this top pouch, again, some redundancy. I've got some water purification tablets. I've got these pretty cool SE arrow tips. I don't know if these were in frame. Water purification tablets. This I got so many years ago. This is the Gerber Artifact with a razor blade on it, bottle opener, pry bar. Why not? Again, a little blade, which is a backup to my Stroop knives, a backup to my Kershaw knife, a backup to a summer knife. You can never have enough blades. That's just me. And a little baby backup mirror, in case one gets lost, one gets broken. Signal mirror, that is. In this pouch, I just threw these in there because they were kicking around. Had these forever. A little Pro Knot card. And this is a buck, if I can get it out, sharpening stone. It's got a coarse side and a fine side. Touch up your blades, fishing hooks, whatever you want. And lastly, in this back pouch is my fire kit. I've got some cotton balls with the Vaseline, usual. I got some birthday candles. And that could be a source of illumination. Light a couple of these inside your Mylar tent for warmth. I got a Fresnel lens. Everybody says Fresnel, but it's actually pronounced Fresnel. I've got some dryer links. Many ways to start a fire. You never know what situation you're going to be in. I have a lighter. And here I've got stormproof matches. I've got some jute cord. And I got a ferro rod with the magnesium on it. And then I also can scratch this handle if I had to, which is fat wood. And also in this back pouch, I've got a little navigation kit, compass, and some other items for navigation, and just little SC survival cards I just threw in there, just kind of pass the time. And the last item in this guy is some IOSAT tablets. They're good to 2032. So here's a look at my supplemental Moab 6, which will attach to my EDC Rush 72 every day for a short range get home situation and or a long range backup for someone else with supplemental items in case of whatever. So there you go, gang. Here's a look at the Rush Moab 6 and the Rush 72 EDC / short range get home setup. Questions, comments, concerns, reach out to me and we can chat. And let me know if there's anything else you think I should add or not. I mean, again, this video isn't, to tell you what to do. Everybody does their own thing. Everything is unique to that person. There are no rules on what you take or don't take. It's kind of always up to you. I used to be a massive overpacker in the past, but I learned to refine that. And, as you get older, things change. All right, gang. Thanks for watching. Bison out.